Good morning guys, and welcome to Friday's free racing tips video. Hope you're doing well and having a good week. Of course there's a bit of a buzz around with it being Friday, the sun's out, weekend's just around the corner. Royal Ascot next week, so spirits are pretty high. Hopefully we can have a really good day today. The racing certainly takes a step up in terms of quality. It's been a bit of well, hasn't been the greatest racing, should we say, throughout the week, but today it's busy and there's some top tracks in action. We go from Newton Abbot, York, Sandown, Clonmel, Aintree, Chepstow and Goodwood. So it should be a really good Friday, and hoping that a little bit more quality can bring us a few winners. Hit the crossbar a bit yesterday with both the Little Earner second and a Lucky 15 or second as well, so that was a bit frustrating, but I think we're in decent enough form. Just need to get those just over the line a little bit, and hopefully we can have a good day today and then go into the weekend in good form and really build that bank ahead of Royal Ascot. So looking forward to the action today, of course. In terms of what's happening at the weekend, it's a little bit quieter than usual, you know, not those kind of Group 2, Group 1 races, because it is, of course, Royal Ascot on Tuesday. So we'll probably look ahead to that a bit more at the weekend. But for now, we'll just focus on today's tips, and we'll start off with the premium tip, which goes in the 6 o'clock at Goodwood this evening. And our tip here is Scottish Glen, currently a 100 to 30 shot, or 10 to 3, depending on how you prefer to say that one. But looks to be fairly decent value, to be honest, and was a good second over course and distance on seasonal reappearance last time out. And that kind of suggests that the horse is in good form and should be able to go close in this apprentice race. In an apprentice race, you want to be looking for jockeys right at the top of their game, and you know, the kind of top apprentices, and Cam Hardy certainly is that. So his booking is a really positive one for us, and I think that this horse has a great chance here. Has won off a higher mark before and has a liking for the course as well, which is always important at Goodwood. It's a unique track, and it's one where course and distance winners tend to do fairly well, so that's a big plus as well. And I think this horse has strong claims, ticks plenty of boxes for me. Ground, has a recent run under his belt, one of the best jockeys he could have on board in this type of race, and clearly looks as though he's in decent enough form. So for me, Scottish Glen at 130, maybe even 3 to 1 in some places, might be a little bit shorter, is our premium tip for today. Today's Little Earner, now that goes in the 420 over at Sandown. Really good card there at Sandown, as you'd expect today. And our tip here is Banditry. That's Banditry, and that's currently around about the 10 to 1 mark. Now, this horse has only been seen on 3 occasions and was a winner at Thirsk back in August last year. Third at Nottingham on reappearance was a decent enough run from the horse, suggesting again that he's in fairly decent form and should strip fitter and improve on that run. And he's now stepped up in trip, and I think the horse will actually be suited by this step up in trip, especially on a bit of quicker ground. This ground will be as quick as he's had it before, but over a longer distance can I think can always suit a horse, you know, that's been winning, or that's done well, you know, sort of over a middle distance on quite testing ground. A little step up in trip is always a good thing, I think, when the ground gets a little bit quicker. So should be fine over this trip, and I just think could be quite well handicapped. Ryan Moore is on board, and it doesn't get much more positive than Moore being on board. I think that clearly means Connections quite fancy this horse today as well, and I just think there's a fair chance that the horse is a little bit better than this current mark and can exploit that. As I say, only run 3 times, so it's difficult for the handicapper to really assess just how good this one might be, but really well bred, and I think Banditry can go well there in the 420. So that's the premium tip and Little Earner. Lucky 15 is always up for you on the site, freeracingtips.co.uk / today's tips, and there'll just be a little hyphen between today's and tips. But for today, that's just about it. Do let me know what your fancies on this Friday morning, and if there's anything you really like the look of. As I say, we'll talk about Royal Ascot a little bit more as the days go on, but really looking forward to the action today. Let's have a great day. Thanks for watching, and bye.